Imagine a man standing at a crossroads of his career, holding the golden ticket, domestic FA rights, the opportunity to secure generational wealth, and a virtual guarantee of playing for a perennial contender outside of Nagoya. Yet Yuya Yanagi looked at that comfort, shrugged, and burned the ticket, pledging his loyalty to the Chunichi Dragons, a team defined by struggle and low expectations.
That decision was not just loyalty, it was a profound, silent promise. And this year, the weight of validating that sacrifice will either crown him a legend or crush his spirit. Welcome to 605 News 1, where we dissect the beautiful madness of Japanese baseball by diving deep into the souls of three men, Yanagi, Ukai, and Fukunaga, whose personal, deeply human objectives might just define the future of the Chunichi Dragons franchise. We begin with the man who accepted the burden, Yanagi.
He is now entering his 10th professional year, a milestone that should feel like triumph, but he framed it with startling honesty. I haven't really delivered results in the past 2 years. Think about that. An FA-eligible frontline starter admitting he's fallen short. His stated goal is crisp and professional, to pitch a full season, qualify for the innings title, and achieve double-digit wins. But the true revelation lies in his non-baseball goal, to live calm, peaceful days.
When a professional athlete whose job is inherently chaotic wishes for calm, you understand the intense psychological pressure he carries. His loyalty cost him ease. Now he must trade chaos for contribution. He needs those 10 wins not just for the team, but to purchase his inner peace. As former Dragons pitcher and now analyst Kubo-san often says, Yanagi's challenge isn't the hitters, it's the scoreboard watching him.
If he doesn't hit 10 wins after the FA decision, the narrative shifts from loyal ace to failed sacrifice. That's a heavy cloak to wear. We've seen Yanagi's peripheral metrics remain elite. His KBB ratio hovered around 3.5 last year, but the run support simply disappeared. This year, the expectation is unforgiving. Yanagi must transcend the team's deficiencies.
The pressure mounts on the offensive side, where potential finally meets perfect opportunity with Kosuke Ukai, the acknowledged powerhouse of the roster. For years, we've heard whispers of his raw, almost mythical strength. Now, entering his crucial 5th year, the Dragons have installed the home run wing at Vantolin Dome, a game-changer. Ukai's goal is straightforward and thrilling, to hit double-digit home runs. Many skeptics, the perpetual naysayers of the NPB fanbase, will argue that the dome remains pitcher-friendly and that Ukai's contact rate remains a concern. They point to his 2023 strikeout rate of nearly 35% in his limited appearances. They say the wings won't matter if you don't make contact. But that misses the point entirely. This new geometry isn't about skill, it's about optimizing power. When Ukai connects, his exit velocity often clocks near 170 kilometers per hour. The home run wing drastically shrinks the margin of error for his high-velocity fly balls, turning what were formerly routine deep flies into legitimate threats. It's a psychological advantage as much as a physical one. As Goro, a longtime batting coach commentator, stated forcefully, Ukai's career hinges on this. Yanagi gave us the loyalty. Ukai must give us the thunder. If he only gets 8 HRs, that wing installation looks like a marketing gimmick.
If he gets 12, the entire Dragons offense changes its posture. This is his defining moment. And finally, we look at the quiet warrior, Hiroki Fukunaga. Fukunaga embodies the hidden conflict that defines many NPB careers, the battle against the body. His 2023 season was agonizing, marred by constant minor injuries, limiting him to a heartbreaking 20 games. Fukunaga's goals are telling, precisely because they aren't about batting average or RBI.
His 2024 target, to remain injury-free and play continuously, contributing to team wins. This pivot from achieving glory to simply achieving presence is the true emotional core of this year's narrative. The offseason wasn't spent perfecting his swing, it was spent building an impenetrable fortress of muscle and recovery. He understands that skill is useless if you're on the bench.
Imagine the mental toll, watching your teammates struggle, knowing you could help, but being physically locked out. This internal struggle is his ultimate obstacle, and achieving consistent playing time would be a victory more profound than any single home run. This dedication to durability, bolstered by an off-season regimen that reportedly saw him increase his core stability metrics by 18%, is the crucial, often overlooked factor it can stabilize the Dragons' middle infield.
Here is the dramatic convergence, the ultimate promise. If Yanagi delivers 10 wins, he stabilizes the rotation, easing pressure on the bullpen. If Ukai delivers 10 home runs, he breaks the offensive stagnation that has plagued the team for half a decade. And if Fukunaga stays healthy and plays 120 games, he provides the consistent defensive backbone and clutch hitting the team desperately needs.
The true climax is realizing that these three personal goals are collectively the exact formula required for the Chunichi Dragons to move from perennial bottom feeders to legitimate contenders. We often focus on the grand, unattainable goal of the championship, but it is this trio of individual achievements, 10 wins, 10 dingers, and 120 games, that forms the essential, actionable path to success. The unexpected twist? After all the intensity, all the pressure of professional baseball, Yanagi wishes for a peaceful life, and Fukunaga's secondary goal is to improve his cooking skills, laughing that he doesn't even know what he wants to make. It proves that behind the helmets and the million-dollar contracts, these are simply people seeking control and nourishment, both on the field and in their kitchens. Their professional goals are monumental, but their personal desires are profoundly ordinary, grounding the entire volatile enterprise of Japanese baseball in simple humanity. So the question remains, can the collective weight of Yanagi's sacrifice, Ukai's unleashed power, and Fukunaga's renewed resilience finally break the spell over Vantolin Dome, leading to a contention season? We want to know your take. If Yanagi secures those double-digit wins and Ukai hits his 10 homers, do the Dragons finally clinch a playoff spot? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to 605 News 1 for the deepest insights into the beautiful chaos of NPB.